MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. And they've taken a one-run lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. Ball 1. Stroman isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In is Christian Yelich. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard, but foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Freddie Peralta will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Leading up, the third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Navarez over to his right. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. In there, 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Amed Rosario.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, that's good.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Yeah. Got a ball, one strike.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a base hit on the line.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Eric Silva.
Here's Eric Sogard, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The second baseman, Robinson.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off.
And a ball 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the Fayetteville all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ramos on second, Cano on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball well outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
Striding into the box, Marcus Stroman. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Justin Smoke.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Got it. The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder of the pitch, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And this is bobbled now by Cano.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Smoke toward the hole, and a base hit as that'll score the runner from 3rd and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
Now back.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Nimmo's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now back. The first baseman, Keith Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Michael Conforto waits on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Amed Garcia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch.
That's down.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. From the stretch, drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Michael Waka answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Michael Waka.
Freddie Peralta will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-2 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Peralta rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 4 runs here in this half inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So coming to the plate, Keston Hiura. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Brewers are out in front, 9-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch, and he takes a pitch right down the middle. Cano waiting on the 0-1.
Oh, that's out. Hold him.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Two runs on 2 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike now. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope.
Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Amed Rosario is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Michael Walker.
J.D. Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a pop-up now. Sogard is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1.
Count it 3-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's the Brewers 9 and the Mets 3. Robert Gesellman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ryan Braun come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. One and one. Nobody out, runner on first. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Braun, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball into the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Now in the box, Brock Holt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Keston Hiura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Brewers lead this one 10-3. Brent Suter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ball
2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Wilson Ramos will be next. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Suter, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1 and 2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Amed Rosario.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there as it falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Count now a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Amed Rosario.
So striding forward now, Amed Rosario, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Flying toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now back.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kane. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 10 and the Mets 7. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's ball 4.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. From the belt, the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Jerry's Familia is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Jerry Familia.
Keston Hiura will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Second and third here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard toward first. That's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. High chopper towards first. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers lead it 13-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corbin Burns is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing left.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the pitch.
Ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looked so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 52.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this wild affair. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Tyrone Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Kane. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still hold a relatively sizable lead. J.P. Fireisen, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Amed Rosario.
Ready once again, Amed Rosario. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. A Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
is how this one ends. The Milwaukee Brewers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Freddie Peralta is credited with the win. Marcus Stroman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and